In the complex world of life, when troubles grow big and threats surround you, the urge to escape, to hide yourself behind the walls of loneliness, can become very strong. Yet here lies a grave mistake, a trap that history has marked in the records of warning. A fortress of isolation is not a safe place but a snare. Picture the appeal of safety and seclusion. A fortress built to shield against the closing shadows, to guard one's soul from the unknown terrors of the world outside. But tread with care, for this fortress, though seeming unbreakable, is just a false sense of security. It makes its dweller easily seen, a target ripe for foes who lurk in the shadows, plotting downfall. Behind its towering walls, one is cut off from the ebb and flow of existence, from the vital streams of knowledge and connection that weave the fabric of society. Consider the cautionary story of Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi, the giant of ancient China. His rule stretched far and wide, a proof of his unstoppable ambition and unbridled power. Yet, in his quest for absolute control, he withdrew further into the lavish confines of his palace, retreating from the world outside. As he isolated himself from the pulse of his people, fear gripped his heart, and he met his end in loneliness, surrounded only by the echoes of his own terror. But the perils of isolation transcend the boundaries of time and space. Across distant realms, another tale unfolds. A prince named Prospero, facing the specter of the Red Death, seals himself and his courtiers within the impenetrable walls of his fortress. Believing isolation to be their salvation, they soon find themselves trapped in a tomb of their own making, as the plague claims their lives one by one. Despite their efforts to shut out the world, they cannot escape the unstoppable march of fate. A stark reminder that fortresses, both physical and metaphorical, can swiftly turn into prisons of our own making. Yet amidst these tales of isolation and downfall shines a beacon of enlightenment, the grand splendor of Versailles, home to the Sun King, Louis XIV of France. Recognizing the pitfalls of isolation, Louis surrounded himself with the nobles and courtiers of his kingdom, fashioning a busy center of power and influence. By immersing himself in the bustling tapestry of courtly life, Louis maintained a firm grip on his reign, ensuring stability and prosperity amidst the swirling currents of political intrigue. In the realm of war, seasoned commanders understand the folly of isolation all too well. A fortress, though seemingly unbreakable, becomes a beacon to foes, a tempting prize awaiting conquest. Estranged from the outside world, its inhabitants grow vulnerable, their senses dulled to the subtle plots of their adversaries. Reflect upon the example of Duke Cosimo I de' Medici, whose yearning for artistic immortality led him to commission frescoes in the hallowed halls of San Lorenzo in Florence. Enveloped in the solitude of his artistic pursuit, he withdrew from the world, sealing off the chapel from prying eyes. Yet in his isolation, he lost sight of the grand tapestry of existence, becoming entangled in the tiny details of his creation. The result was a disjointed masterpiece, devoid of harmony and communication, a testament to the perils of forsaking human connection for the illusion of solitude. Yet amidst the labyrinth of cautionary tales, there exists a glimmer of illumination, a sanctuary within solitude. For in the solitude of exile, the philosopher Machiavelli found solace, writing his great work, The Prince, amidst the tumult of political upheaval. Yet, let us tread this path with caution, for prolonged isolation can turn into a prison of the mind, trapping its inhabitant in a web of distorted reality. So, let us heed the wisdom of Law 18. Let us not erect fortresses to shield ourselves, for isolation is indeed treacherous. Instead, let us embrace the power of connection, for in the intricate web of human interaction lies the true wellspring of strength and resilience. In considering Law 18, it's crucial to understand its nuances and implications. A fortress mentality can manifest not only in physical isolation, but also in emotional detachment. When individuals retreat into themselves, shutting out the world and its myriad experiences, they risk stagnation and irrelevance. One might ponder the fate of Jacopo da Pontormo, the Renaissance artist whose obsession with perfection drove him to seclude himself within the confines of his studio. As he toiled away in solitude, his once promising career spiraled into obscurity, his art losing touch with the vibrancy of life outside his window. In his quest for artistic mastery, Pontormo became trapped in the very isolation he sought, his genius overshadowed by the weight of his solitude. Similarly, the modern-day entrepreneur, enclosed within the ivory tower of their ambition, may find themselves adrift in a sea of missed opportunities. By shunning collaboration and eschewing the wisdom of others, they risk alienating themselves from the very networks that could propel them to success. Yet, amidst the shadows of isolation, there shines a glimmer of hope, a testament to the transformative power of connection. Consider the tale of Cicero, the Roman statesman whose meteoric rise to prominence was fueled by his ability to navigate the intricacies of social dynamics. By forging alliances and cultivating relationships, Cicero ascended to the pinnacle of power, his influence echoing across the annals of history. Thus, let us heed the lessons of Law 18, embracing the richness of human connection while shunning the siren song of isolation. For in the tapestry of life, it is our relationships and interactions that imbue existence with meaning and purpose. If you're tuning into this video till now, it shows you're someone who loves seeing things through to the end. That's awesome, because finishing what we start isn't always easy. So, big congrats to you for that, because most people don't finish what they start. Now I've got something important to share. We're currently accepting donations in the form of subscriptions to our channel. It won't cost you a dime, but it will mean the world to us. Your subscription fuels our confidence and motivates us to create even better content that can genuinely help people. So, if you believe in what we're doing here, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Together, we can make a real difference. Thanks for your support.